I am back and with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're on episode 111 and we're going to continue on with Legacy of the First Blade. We've done quite videos on, like, it took us quite a while to get through this. We're on the last episode, I think, episode 3. And it should probably take us 2 or 3 episodes, I reckon. Because we're settling down with Darius and everyone, and it's kind of all set up in a way. So wait for the legacy to continue. And yeah, we've pretty much done everything. Pretty much this last stretch. Like, it's the weekend right now, and I was going to do some more random streams because I did quite a few Shadow of War. But I was like, I didn't know what to do because I did quite a lot of Shadow of War and I didn't want to do any more. So I thought, let's do some more of this. Can you pet the dog? I know that you can pet cats in Origins. But yeah, I thought, let's do the next rotation this weekend. Because I want to do it.
You really don't sleep, do you?
The soft kiss of the breeze. The smell of the ocean. Why should I sleep? I'd miss it, Kassandra. I'd miss all of it. The hungrous warrior in the Greek world has ravaged our milk and bread supplies again.
Already? I restocked less than a week ago.
His appetite may consume us all.
More milk and bread it is then. I'll go by the usual.
Double. But here. I was supposed to pass these to the merchant, but I got carried away with the,
He has that effect on people. I'll deliver this for us and, buy double the usual. The Agora should already be open. Be home soon.
Then they took my armor off me. Oh shit, sorry,
Milk and
Darius.
bread coming right up.
So where are we? It feels like... I don't know why, but like this feels like we're in Kefalonia, almost. Like, it's like that house is very similar to the house Kassandra had in Kefalonia.
Kassandra?
Oh, no thanks. Ugh, how can this fish be so stale? We live by the sea.
Kassandra! How's my favorite customer?
Tired. Hungry and tired.
It was the same for me. Enjoy these years.
I will. I am. Anyway, here's what Darius owes you. We'll need double the usual. Milk and bread, please.
About the bread. I ran out of wheat. I was supposed to fetch some from the farmer down the road. Perhaps you could help me with that.
I'll help you, but I expect to pay a few drachmi less for my order.
You drive a hard bargain. But you got it.
I'll be back from the farm soon. It's not too far away.
Alright, let's go.
The wheat farm isn't far. This'll be quick. Stubborn.
Oh, do they want me to talk to people like, all the way? Like,
Soon enough.
what? What are you fucking on? Since when do we talk to people? Just get to the location. It'd be kind of cool, like, if everything was like that,
The
but...
merchant sent me to pick up his wheat.
Excellent. It's right there by the fence.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Your wheat.
I'll make the bread right away. Can't leave my favorite customer waiting. Here you go. Bread fresh from the oven and milk straight from the goat.
I'll see you sooner than I'd like to. This stuff won't last long.
Sometimes I think Elpidios keeps my whole business running.
It's very possible.
Το ηχθειοπωλείον εστί μέτερον, αναγκαίων τάραχος και λευκόφρουν πάλι, ακυπησίους.
Okay, I guess we're in
Milk
bed
and
then.
bread. Check. Better get this home.
Obviously something bad's gonna happen, because why would we go through all this hassle and all this setup and not have anything bad happen? But we might be lucky. I can't remember. I think some bad stuff happens in episode 3. So we wouldn't have all this forced
A place even a Misthios can
relaxation for nothing. There's got to be a consequence to it.
How's my Elpidios? How's my son?
He missed his mater.
And she missed him.
Promise me, Kassandra. This is our life. This is our home.
Do you remember Macedonia?
Of course. Walls of dust and flame, the huntsman.
I remember you, Natakas. Only you. Home isn't a place, it's people. It's us. As long as we're together, we're home.
You know Elpidios? That's where your mater grew up. Kefalonia.
Right there. But it wasn't until I came here, until I met you, that I truly felt home.
Cleta and Fila on the beach that day, they couldn't escape their fate. It always ends in blood. My family ran for so long, but maybe some things can't be outrun.
We never know what's coming next. All we can do is what we believe is right, and deal with the consequences.
This
How is
fight
that
we have with the
baby?
Order,
That
this
baby's
war,
back is
It's not
broken.
going to be won in my lifetime. Or yours. Maybe I was foolish to think it could be. But fate does not define us. Our actions do. Our little Leonidas spoke his first word today.
What? I didn't hear.
That's not possible. What did he say?
Grand Pater. Or maybe he burped. It's hard to tell at his age. Who's my genius grandson? Who's just like his grandpater, Darius.
Bit creepy, innit? But cool. It's just this is a shame. Like, if Darius, like, if this was throughout the whole story, like if this was in the main game, and then you have like a DLC at the end where you have the baby, it would have made more sense.
Than this, a simple life. Get word to Persia. Send the fleet. Send everyone.
By your command, Amorges.
Oh, it's a Morgan. Ah. Forgot about that. Oh, that's cool.
I'll see you soon, old friend.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Didn't see that coming, and I've played through this before.
Letter from Darius. Says he's hosting a celebration in Lime. This I have to see.
That's funny. I got a letter from Darius, and he's right there. Okay, so we're starting up the legacy again. Kills bore about dying. I'll put my armor back on, please. You kind of just messed up my loadout, ain't they? They could have just switched the look of it to the dress, I guess. Actually, yeah, I put the Wonder Woman. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You know, let's change this horse. Let's do... Why not? Because I was like watching a bit of gameplay of Origins and I forgot like you had camels and everything in Origins. Which is kind of cool. Like it makes sense for that location, but it's nice to remember that stuff. Like I completely forgot you had all them different like rideable mounts. Like that's what I mean. Some stuff in this is definitely... I'm not as sure like saying like having camels would make this game any better, but it's just an addition, isn't it? Like there is a bit more like... I don't know. I've seen some videos on the world and I'm excited to get back. I'm excited to get into Origins when we get around to that, because it's been a minute and I feel like playing through that again now would be really cool and nice to do. I still haven't got Valhalla yet, but I'm thinking of holding off because I think I said a few episodes ago that there's a rumor that Ubisoft Plus is coming to Game Pass. It's a very like take a bit of a pinch of salt, but I'm thinking if I can hold off for a bit, which it's going to take forever for us to get through Origins and this. So my idea is I wish it was a bit better at hunting. I feel like hunting in Origins was a lot better. But yeah, like certain features in Origins, like getting hallucinations, like heat stroke in the desert, like that stuff is really cool to me. It's just a little bit of extra detail. Damn it, I've run out of arrows. It's just I do think Origins had a little bit more effort, even though this has got a lot of detail in itself. So I've been watching some videos on like historians react to this and Origins and stuff, and Odyssey has just as much detail, but there's like more gameplay. There's like more gameplay options and like gameplay effects in Origins. And just like the classic image of the pyramids and everything, and the tomb. Like, I do remember the tombs being a little bit more interesting. There wasn't as many as in this, but they were a bit more puzzle based, and like stuff like doing the star sign mini game. Like, there was a lot of mini games connected, just a bit of story to everything, and I think Valhalla does a similar sort of basis of that. Like, just somewhat everything is underlined to the story. But then I do love this game. Like I was saying a few episodes ago, I would probably play through this again. Have a new game plus. I would totally be down for it because I've loved this series so much. And maybe we'll come back to it at some point. I'm thinking maybe if I ever get around to Valhalla, maybe do some of the other Assassin's Creed, like the Ezio collection, stuff like that would be quite fun. But that's a long way off though.
Kassandra,
Darius.
I heard you coming, you know.
I wasn't trying to sneak.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see you.
It's only been a few minutes. It's a bit weird, like
They've missed
it's
you.
a bit weird per episode though. Like, if you're going in one continuous playthrough of this, because they made them episodic, it's kind of hard to know when the episode finishes and when it starts, because technically when this came out, when these came out episodically, it was a few months before we got the next episode. So in the meantime, you would be going out exploring, doing other quests and everything, and then you'd come back to this. So it would feel like there's a bit of a time jump. Whereas when you're playing it all in one go, it's a bit like Cassandra's had a baby in just a few minutes, pretty much. That's what it feels like. But yeah.
Rachmay doesn't earn itself, Darius. Natakas has things under control here.
Adventure calls to people like us. For so long, my purpose was Persia. She was all I could see. But a parent's duty is not to their ambition. It's to their family, Kassandra.
I would love to have a game with Darius.
How's my boy?
It would be a great story. In Persia and
he's in
everything.
terrible danger, Kassandra. Elpidios is missing.
What? Oh,
Shouldn't joke about that
Hide
stuff.
and seek. Again?
You know, it was Natakis' favorite game too when he was Elpidios' age.
What? It's a baby. Baby doesn't know what hide and seek. What the fuck?
How are they?
We've been getting used to being in one place. It's harder than you think.
Heard anything about the order?
Nothing, no news. After the Tempest, they've gone quiet. They're never quiet.
Is Elpidios at the usual spot? He loves that beach.
Make sure you find the boy.
I always do. After you, Darius.
Come, the beach is this
The
way.
thing is, the court is quite quiet because the thing
You're
is,
still
it
quite
takes us
fast,
a while to find
Darius.
out who
Maybe you're just getting old.
they are. If the court was loud and obnoxious, we would know exactly who the targets are from the get-go. So they're kind of wrong with that.
I faced walls of flame, skies black with arrows, and more beasts and blades than Heracles himself. But none match parenthood.
It's a different kind of battle. You'll do fine, Kassandra. You are doing fine. Ever could Elpidios be?
Elpidios! Huise! Mater's coming to find you. Elpidios loves splashing around in the water jars. I wonder, is my little warrior here? Guess not.
Probably not a good idea swinging around my swords.
Where's my son? A tent. We used to sleep in one and watch the stars together. That's where he must be. Oh no. Elpidios sure is great at hiding.
Just double check.
This shipwreck looks like it can hide Elpidios and his pater. Let me take a look. Aha! Found you!
Whoa! Isn't Mater a mighty Mystios? She will surely tell tales of this epic adventure for years to come. Don't forget to pay the Mystios for her heroic services.
Ah, my usual rate.
Welcome home.
I have to play along, don't I? Because it's weird not to play along now.
I missed you, my love. Both of you. How's our littlest warrior? Been on more of your famous adventures, no doubt. A cyclops? Oh my. Huh, you slew how many Athenians? Impressive. You're putting Vrasidas' record to shame.
Oh, stop.
How have you been?
Safe. Feeling safe. Relaxed. Except our little warrior's appetite keeps growing. Greedy boy.
Darius sent me a note. Something
Stop feeding
about
it
the
then.
Celebration?
We
Simple.
figured it was time for a little family gathering.
And it's not a family gathering without a great feast. Elpidios and I will prepare the boar, won't we?
Boar? That takes me back.
Kassandra and I will go look for some shellfish.
We'll have the fire ready by the cliff.
See you later, little warrior. Come, Kassandra.
Well, this kind of
It's been a
reminds me
while
of
since
Assassin's
we've had
Creed
some
3.
time to ourselves.
Where you spend like a few... You spent quite a while with Connor when he was a kid. And then growing up. It's kind of
Darius seems
like
happy
that.
with Elpidios
And then
now.
something bad happens.
Grandchildren
And
have a mysterious effect on people.
very
But
similar
I'm surprised
layout.
you can tell behind all that beard.
I just killed 2 boars. Why are we going after more? Why did I even kill the boars again? I killed 2 of them, right?
What do you think Elpidios will be when he grows up?
You mean, will he join the family business and spend his days mystiosing across the Greek world?
It's not a bad life. I've got a boat. A ship, even.
He'll be whatever he wants. He'll be more. He'll be our son.
It's funny how many years and he's still...
Fools are the perfect
Darius
size
and
for
him have
Elpidios.
wear the same clothes as well. It's been years. Sure, I've technically got the same armor on, but it's like... They must stink. Let me grab my kit. There we go. So, what do we need? Shellfish, okay. So we're not after boar.
since I had shellfish.
See what I mean? Like, this is so nice. This is actually quite a nice way to
Spending
live, though.
time with you like this is... I like this. So...
Yeah, let the woman do all the work, mate.
Elios looks more like me or like you?
Me. Definitely me.
You're probably right.
That's right. Got to get that wood.
It should do for our feast.
You might have left some for everyone else. Let's head back to the cliff before Father returns. There's something I wanted to show you. The cliff is this way.
With Elpidios around,
Push you off it.
it's been hard to get time together.
He's a very demanding little boy. He gets that from his mother.
You going that way? What weird route you took then? Now, that's the biggest criticism I had for Shadow of War. Like the maps in that, like it's really annoying because it's very old school Assassin's Creed-esque in that game, where like you've got to go around the whole map to get to your location, and it's like you can't go as the crow flies compared to this or Origins. It was like in the old Assassin's Creeds where you got a designated map, you can't go
This view is just...
over that mountain without a certain path through it, though. It's a bit irritating, but...
You
Yeah.
said you had something to show me.
Maybe.
Don't keep me waiting. We need to be quick about this.
Bruh. Not
I haven't
feeling
lost
it,
my
guys.
touch, have
Like,
I?
It was great. But this isn't why I brought you here.
Ah,
oh, so you just slept with me for the fact that...
I brought you here to show you this.
Bruh.
this looks like a charm of some sort.
My mother gave it to me when I was a child. This will keep you safe. May it see you through any storm.
She was right. It brought you here. I wish I'd met her.
But now, I don't need it anymore.
Natakas!
Gave you your son, you prick.
I can't promise I'll always be here, but I'll do my best.
And I'll do mine.
You ain't done fuck all
Here
yet,
he
mate.
comes. Here comes
Just say
the
it.
big man.
He ain't done it yet.
Elpidios is hungry.
Neither
Well,
Darius,
he's had
really,
a
when you think
big
about
day
it.
out with his grandfather Darius.
I would like a Darius game, though. I think he would do... That would be a pretty cool game. Because I think there's a lot... Like, he's old now, so there's a room for him when he was younger, when he started
Elpidios can stay up
his
a bit later.
journey
He needs
with
his
his
rest.
wife and
He's
everything.
had too much fun today.
It would be kind of cool.
I should go.
It'd probably add more value to this.
We'll be fine. Say bye-bye, Elpidios. Close enough.
It is sadly for, like, I don't know. It meant to, it just, I feel like if we had the whole game with Darius and him, on and off, it would feel a bit better. Like, it's just like 3 episodes rushed into one adventure, and it's kind of, I don't know whether it works very well. I feel like it would have been better having Darius from the get-go. Maybe, I don't know, I could see Darius in the foots of, like, Hippocrates or someone. I don't know. But yeah, I think it could have worked if it was like the whole game of these characters. But right now it's very forced. It's not like, it's like a bit like in The Witcher. Like, can you imagine if you never interacted with Yennefer or Triss until the last hour of the game, and they're forced you to be with them, and it'd be like, hang on 1 minute. Out of how many hundreds of hours we played, you want us to pretty much have a kid with this person? It's a bit, like, it would be so much better if it was like 100 hours with them people on different adventures, and then doing that stuff. But
Do you miss the excitement
I don't
of
know.
living on the road? Or do you enjoy the quiet life?
It's too quiet.
Uh-huh.
I'm used to
They are good
growls and
characters in a
stalking
way.
wolves, blades being unsheathed in the darkness. Dime is just too quiet.
Enjoying being a grandfather?
Children are wonderful, but to love so deeply is terrifying.
Don't spoil him too much.
Too late.
This is it, Darius. A simple life. Darius!
how didn't Darius stand up from that?
Get to the village. Now. Go!
Let's do this.
Elpidios!
Where are you going? Oh.
Don't worry.
Fuck you, Darius.
I'm coming. Mother's coming.
Uh-oh.
Atakas! Elpidios! Hold on!
Where's my mother?
Out of the way, you dickheads.
Elpidios! Elpidios! Has anyone seen my son?
Mean. Oh dear. It's definitely Persians.
Artabanus, Kassandra, welcome home.
Orondas? You were with the Order.
He is the Order. Amorges.
I trusted you. Helped you.
My friend, it's been far too long.
We were protectors, Amorges. Champions of the people. This is wrong.
This is necessary. I take no pleasure in this. I needed to draw you in. It's you I want, Kassandra. You and your bloodline.
Don't you dare touch them!
Kassandra, go! You
Get
coward!
the fuck out of my way! Who else? Eh? Who else? Bring
You don't
me
want to
your
fucking
bones!
fight them. Get to your son first. They can't climb. Go, 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 go. Go, Kassandra, come on. I'm used to like in Shadow of War where you could just leap up a few stories. One jump.
Go! Get Elpidios out of here.
We'll leave together.
No! I will make sure the Order can't catch up to you.
There's too many.
You don't have to do this.
We've no time to argue. Go! Think about the child.
Come on.
My
Fucking
love
go.
will attack us.
Father, come back to me.
Oh, yeah, I feel like it would be great to have a game with him.
Keep them
you know?
safe. Promise
Darius
me.
would be pretty cool.
I promise.
So we've hardly seen him in this, you know? A DLC that's meant to be around him, he's not been in it too much. We've had some weird quests with him. Well, one or two quests with him, and then you've got like these weird quests that could have been in the main game. Time to kill them now.
Run! You think you can attack my home and leave?
I hope you've lived well. Somebody get water! I'm not dying.
Oh, that punch, man. Oh, so good.
No one comes at my family!
Of course they're facing the way they...
No one
They're kind of
lives!
stupid.
No one lives! Attack us! Elpidios! Hold on!
Well, they get that gold. You might need it. You get the 30 gold.
Get on the boat, quickly.
Father, come back to us.
Come on. Hang on, I thought boats can't go in deep water, so that's not good work, is it? How many times Kassandra has a go at us for going in deep water? And where's our crew and everything as well? You think they would be helping the defense of this place?
Where is the eagle bearer? And the child!
You're too late.
Tell me he wouldn't be cool in his own game. Oh, he's so let down in this. And now he's going to be saved by Kassandra, isn't he? He's not. He doesn't die in this, does he? Yeah. Yeah. Thought so.
If it's me you're after, here I am.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. Oh, they are pathetic. Oh. You dickhead. Does Darius die in this? I can't remember. I know someone dies. I thought it was, I don't think it is Darius. So I think I remember a cutscene with him in Egypt. You fucking... Come on, fight me. Come on. Come on. Why are you there? Them attacks are bullshit, mate. Get out. Oh, his damage ain't doing too much to me though. Whoa, whoa, there's interesting. Oh, no, new guy. Oh, he can block my shield. I can't take his shield away from him. It's kind of interesting. Guess we'll fight both of them at the same time in a minute. Wow, that's pretty good. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wish more of them shield guys did that. They stopped that ability, because it is quite a cheesy ability. Ow. Really, it would be cool if they got damaged by their own stuff as well, because it makes sense. No. Get him. Oh, he's dead. I really, when I'm doing that attack as well, like, you know where I'm locked into an attack? What is that? Stop doing that. That's annoying. I should still get damage if I do that. A super attack thing I can do. Come on, heal. I hate that ability. Like that. I think that should damage him. Really. And like that. That should still damage me, really. Ah, you little dickhead, stop with that ability. Nice, got him. Sit down. That's Darius, come on, check him. He's alright. Good.
Amorges, did you see him?
No.
The beach.
Atakas! Helvinios!
Oh shit, look. Yeah, we got some targets. Thought we took two of them out.
No, 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 no. Please, no. Helvinios! Please, come out! Helvinios! 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 Please! Helvinios! No! My love. Oh, my love. Natakas. Natakas. I'm here. Please. Please don't. Please. Don't leave me behind. Open your eyes. Please. Open them. Please.
It'd be cool to see Darius in his own game. Seeing Natakas grow up and him with his wife and everything. In Persia, like, I think that would be really cool to see. I think there's a big story there. It would add a lot more to this, I think. It's just like... I don't think it works so well when it's 3 episodes in one go.
You promised to protect them. You promised to keep them safe.
I should have stayed behind. I should have been with them. It's my fault. I did this.
Yeah, that's the thing, I didn't have a choice, did I? You know, one time the game could have gave you a choice. Stay and protect Natakas and that.
This life. We're supposed to pay for our pasts, for our mistakes, not our children.
There's no sign of Elpidius. But he's still alive, Darius. I know it. If the Order have him, we can find him. You've lost people you loved before. How did you survive?
Who said I survived?
That's a pretty cool line. That's a pretty cool line. I like that.
Thank you for all of it. Every wonderful, painful, beautiful moment. For every moment spent with you. I love you, Natakas. I'll find our boy. I'll bring him home. Trust me.
Cool. So where do we start? Where the fuck were you? Where was my army?
Kassandra,
Where's my family, for that matter?
by the gods. Oh, I am sorry.
Where was Alexios? Could have had another person on my side.
The Order did all this. This weaponry they brought would make even Ares turn his head. There's only one place in the Greek world that makes anything like it. Messenia.
Huh.
They came for us. For me. If the Order is in Messenia, that's where I'll go.
Cool. So I wonder if this is going to be all over the Greek world now. Seems like we got a bit of a journey to do. So let's have a look. So... that's kind of interesting. We already know the final target.
Peace, others had to die. It's the only way.
It makes sense that this is the first target we know. Pretty neat. Alright, let's see. So where do we need to go? Oh yeah, I think I remember something like this. So yeah, we'll probably, what we'll do, we'll take a ship. We'll take the Adresti around, and then we'll probably wrap up this episode there for today. We could do it two ways. We could either go... I suppose I could fast travel maybe. And sail around. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll try and get around there today and then we'll wrap up. Then we'll continue on. I reckon the past... We'll try and do it within 3 episodes, I would think. Oh, well, we might be able to do it in the next 2. So if this has been 1, but this has only been the intro though. But I can't remember how long. Because it's kind of like, that's the thing, like, you either play it. I feel like it's definitely a better experience when it came out in bulk chunks, because I remember, because you were waiting for the next episode, you did spend quite a bit of time doing other stuff. But when it's all in one go, there is a bit of a... I don't know. Like, trying to connect with, like, Nakatas is, like, really small. I'm kind of thinking... it might have been better if it was Darius, but he was younger maybe. I don't know. Like, But then it would be weird, because the biggest problem in this DLC is that you did hardly anything with Nikitas or Darius. We technically got a bit more time with Darius because we're gonna see him again. But then it's like there is a lot there that's I don't know. It's just I think like I said before, I think this would have worked a lot more if we knew Darius from the very beginning. We've had hints at the Persians and everything throughout the game. With the blind guy that we met, who told us to go around the Greek world looking at statues and all that stuff. I think he mentioned stuff about Darius and like Persia and stuff. But I think it would have been cool if we already knew Darius was here and we did some stuff with him before. I feel that would have made the DLC a bit more interesting. Sure, it would have probably made the DLC feel more cut off, because I feel like a lot of the quests in these have definitely been cut out from the main game anyway. And then they've just added the Darius and Nikitas quest lines. But I feel like they could have either fixed this DLC with either playing as Darius or having more time with Darius throughout the whole game. Because it's like, out of 100 hours, we've only probably spent about an hour with Darius, I'd say. Even less than that. Because it's only like probably following in a few quests and that's been it so far. I'd say there's more of a connection with Hippocrates or someone than Darius or like Nikitas right now. And it's kind of, I get what they're trying to do, but it just doesn't work in like a 3. It's kind of like, it's like with Hawkeye. Like, I recently watched Hawkeye, and they try and make you care for like Kate Bishop but she's already like superhuman and everything, and like she gets knocked down and everything, but then she's kicking. Like, it's just, there's a better way to do it, I think. And really, they didn't necessarily need to have Kassandra have a child, like, because that's the weirdest thing. Is like, it feels like almost in a few moments you've got a baby, and it's like you're meant to care. And it's especially it's probably not as bad as if you play as Alexios, because Alexios, he could go adventuring in between, you know, while she had the baby or something, or but like Kassandra's got like no, like she doesn't mention how the pregnancy was or anything like that. And it's very like, oh, she had a baby, magical baby, pop out of nowhere, sort of thing. And I'm kind of curious to think, because last time when they were about to leave, you had an option to either hold them back, which I did, because that's what the game wanted you to do, or there's another option, or I wonder what would have happened if I ignored them.
We can probably salvage that.
I wonder what would have, like, I'm kind of curious to see what would have happened there, but it's not too bad though. I get, like, there's only, they want to tell a story as Darius, but they can't do a whole game in a DLC. Even though I think they could have. I would buy a Darius game. Because I think we need to go back to like an Ezio trilogy. I don't think Kassandra could do an Ezio trilogy where there's 3 games with Kassandra. She's technically like a god, so it's like there's no risk of her dying or any reason to her to die. They're like she would only die as if the story told her to die, and that wouldn't feel too good. Because they'd be like, well, she survived everything else, but now she has to die. It's like, no. They need to have like a Bayek sequel, or I think Darius could have a trilogy quite easily. I don't think Valhalla could have a trilogy, because even though I ain't played, like I think Bayek is a bit more iconic than what's the character's name in Valhalla? I think they're a bit more iconic, and it would be still cool to see Bayek build up the Assassins more and be a bit more connected to what we've got with like modern Assassin's Creed stuff. So we'll probably wrap it up here today, because we've good into this DLC. First impressions of it, so I did a review. You could probably see it coming. Like, it was kind of a pretty cool reveal to everything, I think. That he was always there in the second game, second episode. Kind of like that. Like, he's somewhat outsmarted the player. But I suppose you could probably spot the... Like, when looking back, it's like... He was talking about... He was talking about, like... a peaceful life and everything like that. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there today. But yeah, we'll more or less continue on in the next episode. So this rotation, because this is the first day for this rotation, there should be some State of Decay today, later on today. Tomorrow will be Mass Effect. Then later on in the day will be State of Decay. And then it'll be Assassin's Creed, which will continue on. Then it'll be Grounded. Then Mass Effect the day after. Then Grounded in the evening. So that's the rough idea for this rotation. And I'll probably do all the morning videos today, so... but yeah, it'll be a good time. I just say keep an eye out for future videos, and check in with the next video for Assassin's Creed, where we'll continue on. And I think it'll be better once we get into... Because really, that was just a... It's kind of... Like, that intro was definitely padded out as well. Like, it wasn't like halfway through the episode where he died or anything like that. And he died off screen as well. Nakatsas died off screen, which doesn't feel as good as... It would have been cool to see in a cutscene them take the baby and kill him, and then it would feel like you would want to take more revenge. But the fact that he dies off screen as well is kind of like, I don't really care about. Like, I didn't see him die, or like the way he died, or that would have been a really good way to see how evil they are. Or if Nakatsas put off a fight or anything. It would have been cool to add to that character more, but I don't know. It took an hour for them to like kill him off almost. And we had some like weird quests padded out. Like, it would have been better just to have dialogue, maybe. But yeah, it was quite nice though. I think it would have been nicer if it was on Kefalonia in a way, because it would have been like where it all began. And like trouble to come back to Kefalonia, to where Kassandra is, where she thought she was safe. That might have worked more, but we've still got a few more quests to do on this, and we'll see how it ends off. And then we've got Fate of Atlantis to get through, and then we've got the crossover story, and then we should be on Odyssey, Origins then. No, they need to come up with a new name for Origins or Odyssey. It's stupid that when they released Odyssey, I was like, why have they called it Odyssey? And they've just done Origins. They could have named it anything else. It's weird that we haven't had a Assassin's Creed 5 or anything yet. That's probably what they should have done with Origins or something like that. It's weird that we haven't had a Assassin's Creed 5 yet. But yeah, I think that'll do for today, so I'll wrap it up here. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.